welcome to today's motivation. I am TaRae. Stay tuned. In today's video, we are going to talk about what happens when change happens. Keep watching. So we've all heard the saying that change is inevitable, yet still, we act surprised when it happens. Listen, change is going to happen to us all. There are things that are just not ever going to stay the same. You don't stay the same age, you don't stay the same size. When you're a child, you are growing. You go from being a little itty bitty something to something larger. You're always growing. Change is always happening. So your best bet is just to go with the flow. When change does happen, listen, sometimes it is life-shattering. Sometimes it's life-changing. Sometimes it is just temporary change that needs to happen in order to make some things flow and fit better in your lives. I know that when my mom passed, there was just a lot of change that I was not ready to embrace, but it was a change that I can't undo. It's a change that has altered my life forever. And I have to know that I had to come to peace with that change. And even though there are days where it's really, really hard, there are days when it's harder than others, the change is the change. I can't go back and undo it. I wish that I could. I wish that it could go back to the way that it was. But change happens, and you have to find a place of peace when it comes to that change. The Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but with prayer and supplication make your requests with thanksgiving, make your requests known unto the Father, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and guard your mind. So I know I can rest assured in whatever change that I'm in, I don't have to be anxious about it. I don't have to be fearful of it. I don't have to be worried about it, because he says I can come to him in prayer and I can come to him in supplication with thanksgiving. I can make all of those things known to him, but his peace, it'll guard my heart and it'll guide my mind, meaning my mind will be stable and I can continue to have a peaceful day, that my day doesn't have to be chaotic. It doesn't have to be hectic. Life doesn't have to be in shambles because change happens. So maybe you find yourself right now facing change. Maybe it is the loss of a loved one, or maybe you have recently gone through a divorce, or maybe you've had to move unexpectedly. Whatever the change may be, listen, let the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your heart and guard your mind. Listen, I know that change happens and sometimes it will knock you off your rocker. You're just not ready for it. But this did not catch God by surprise. So run to the one that can help you. Run to the one who can give you the peace and the joy that you're so desperately seeking. And let me tell you, anything that he gives to you is far exceeds anything that we could ever do, because we serve a God who does exceedingly abundantly above all we could ever ask or imagine, according to the power that works on the inside of us. Yes, you possess power to it. Just know that there is a place of peace that you can come to. Thank you so much for joining me today, family. As always, please like and share, leave me a comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and help me spread the word. Thank you so much for taking out time to join me today. I pray that something that was said is a blessing to you. And if it was, go ahead, share this. Let somebody else know. Encourage somebody else. So family, as always, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.